Hi, my name is Lily Mills, and I'm in Econ 1051. I'm here to talk to you today about Standard Oil and the Sherman Antitrust Act of 1890. So, beginning in 1870, John D. Rockefeller, the head of Standard Oil, owned about 90% of the oil industry. So, he was one of the most powerful men in the United States. And how he got his company so powerful was by vertically integrating it. So when a company is vertically integrated, it means that they own not just the product they are selling, but they also own certain means of production. So in the case of Standard Oil, they did not just own the oil that they were selling, they also owned the transportation methods or distribution, along with the means of production. This was important to building a monopoly because he was able to, using these methods, you're able to regulate the prices of a product. And in 1882, it officially turned into a trust. A trust is basically what we call a monopoly today. So in early America, there were some problems with trusts and big business that people found corrupt. And this led to the 1890 Sherman Antitrust Act. So the Sherman Antitrust Act was made to protect citizens against the unfairness of trusts and intending to break them up. In Section 1 of the Sherman Antitrust Act, it states that any company who tries to collude or create a problem with the distribution of commerce is illegal. In Section 2, anyone who tries to form a trust between states or internationally will be guilty of a felony. So this was made to prevent trusts from being formed. However, it was not very successful. There were many problems with the Sherman Antitrust Act with how it was written, so some of the big businesses were able to get away with what they were doing before. So in 1914, there was the Clayton Antitrust Act. The Clayton Antitrust Act was made to get rid of some of the loopholes that were left in the Sherman Antitrust Act. And eventually, in 1911, between the Sherman and the Clayton Antitrust Act, Standard Oil was no more. Well, the trust was no more anyway. So Standard Oil, the company itself, was broken up into many different pieces so that there was more competition in the market for oil. And so the purpose of antitrust acts is to make sure that the market is more available to producers to be able to keep the prices down for the consumers. And there you have it, the Sherman Antitrust Act and Standard Oil.